How's it going, everybody? And we are back with another Beatbox reaction video, and today we have another BBU 22 wildcard for the channel, and this one is going to be from an artist named Ryman. This is another person that I have never heard of, so again, very interesting to see people who I have not heard, which seems to be quite a big trend now for this competition, and based on the requests that I'm getting from people in the comments, a lot of these people I haven't heard of before. And I guess it's just the nature of these wildcard competitions where unknown artists, or relatively unknown, not saying that this guy is unknown, but people who don't really have the attention of the scene in a bigger aspect are kind of throwing their names into this wildcard competition, which is pretty awesome. So very interested to see what this person in particular has come up with for his wildcard. So without further ado, let's get right into this one.
Rhyme style, rhyme flow, speed your mouth with my flow. Why wanna fly to take my dream? Why don't go the one by my God? One star, rhyme flow, speed your mouth with my flow. I want to fly to take my dream. Why don't go the one by my God?
Some decoy vibes right there.
I don't go the one by my God.
Nice. Okay guys, so that was Ryman's BBU 22 wildcard. And yeah, a very solid musical piece. I love the backdrop. The choice of direction and production of that video was pretty interesting to see. Yeah, so a lot of definitely a lot of different styles in that musical piece there for sure. One in particular that caught my mind immediately was the overall vibe of the of Decoy's kind of like sound palette there that he chose to use in one particular portion of that musical track. But I think the structure of that is the biggest standout for sure. He has a solid idea for what he wanted to portray in that wildcard, and he kind of stayed consistent with that structure through the entire routine for that video. My only gripe with the video itself is actually the sound quality. It seemed a little bit off. It was a little bit off-putting from the start, and it kind of stayed that way throughout the entire video. I'm not sure if it was the fact of just being outside, was kind of catching maybe a little bit of the draft potentially that was going into the microphone, but there's definitely some kind of distortion or something on the mic that kind of threw me off a little bit, that made the sounds not as clear as I know that they probably were. So that was the biggest issue I think for that video. But other than that, very solid wildcard. Not sure how long this guy's been beatboxing for, but definitely very solid in his own right, and a very solid musical piece for sure. So I think that's actually going to be it for the wildcards today, guys. That's 8, and that's usually the number I go for. Not sure if I'm going to do any more for this competition. I might just listen to the rest of them outside of the camera, so I'll have a little bit more time to prepare for that video that I said I'd do, the top 16 for this competition, just the fun aspect of it, not an official one by any means. I have no connection to the actual competition, and I'm not a judge, so just for fun. But I think it'd be pretty fun for you guys to watch that. So anyway guys, that's it for today's video, so until next time, see ya.